Good evening, Morai v'Rabotai. Tizkur l'shanim rabot, neimot v'tovot. I want to use this time to share with you a story that Ba'emet Mikol Halev, I could say, changed my life. This story, everything I've done or could do or would have done, is all b'zchut this story. And I'm not really exaggerating. My brother exaggerated, but I'm not. This story really made a big difference in my life. My father and mother, Shuburim, never heard this story before. Neither have my brothers. So I'm really sharing it with you for the first time with them as well. Morai v'Rabotai, the Spanish Inquisition took place in the year 1492. Oh Hashem, people went to good schools. Oh Hashem. 1492. Hundreds of thousands of families were destroyed. One such family escaped, and they went to the city of Anteb in the border of southern Turkey. Talmidei Chachamim, Tzadikim, Yerei Shamayim. A few decades later, they moved to live in Syria in Aram Soba. They became known as the Antebi family. The head, the patriarch of the family, his name was Rabbi Antebi. He had two children. They were tremendous Talmidei Chachamim. Follow me with their names, please. One was Harav Yehuda Antebi. One was Harav Avraham Antebi. Harav Avraham Antebi became the chief rabbi in the Av Bedin over there. Tremendous Talmid Chacham. Unfortunately, Rabbi Yehuda passed away at a young age. Listen very carefully, Morai v'Rabotai. He passed away at a very young age, Tzarinu Harav, and he left his wife pregnant. Almana, Miskena, she's a widow, pregnant, no husband, and she gives birth to a beautiful baby boy. This baby boy was named after their father. They called him Yehuda. But they gave him two extra names, Shabbatai Raphael. So his name was Yehuda Shabbatai Raphael. The first letter is Yehuda Yud, Shabbatai Shin, Resh is Raphael, Yashar. That was what he was known as, Yashar. So the Yashar lost his father at a young age, and then his mother, shortly after she gave birth, passed away as well. Miskene Yatom, no father, no mother, baby. He gets adopted by his uncle, the chief rabbi, Rabbi Avraham Antebi. At the age of 13, he gets sent to Eretz Yisrael to live in Tzfat with his aunt. Yashar, listen carefully please. Yashar was sent to Tzfat to live with his aunt, and at the age of 21, he gets married. Baruch Hashem. Wife becomes pregnant, beautiful baby. L'tzarenu harav, he passed away as an infant. The Yashar's wife becomes pregnant, beautiful baby. L'tzarenu harav, passed away as an infant. Becomes pregnant, beautiful baby, passed away as an infant. Hashem yishmor, the tzarot, the suffering. Rachmana litzlan. What happens is they live their 30-year marriage. Every child that was born did not pass their infancy, Hashem yishmor. The wife of the Yashar suffered. She herself passed away in her late 40s, early 50s. Now here we have a man, Talmid Chacham, lost his father and mother as a little baby, lost his children as babies, and now lost his wife. Nothing. Nothing at all. He moves to Mitzrayim, to Egypt. He becomes an Av Bedin in Egypt, in Mitzrayim. They recognize his greatness. A fellow Dayan in the Bedin saw a 50-year-old plus man, no wife, no children, no family. He actually thought of finding him a shidduch. At the age of 57, the Yashar, Harav Yehuda Shabbatai Raphael Antebi, gets married to the daughter of the other Dayan. And she was much younger than him, considerably younger. But the girl saw Talmid Chacham, good character traits, Yerei Shamayim. She married him. Morai v'Rabotai, they had a child, and another child, and another child. Eventually they had their seventh child when the Yashar was 71 years old. 71 years old, he had a son named Harav Yitzchak Baruch. Harav Yitzchak Baruch, 71 years old. What a beautiful story. Now, what does that have to do with me? So here's a man, Baruch Hashem, fought in life, suffered, and he fought back, and determination, and new beginnings. What does that have to do with me? When I was 17 years old, I wanted to go to college and become a lawyer. That was my aspiration in life. So my rabbis in yeshiva, Shiur BaOmer, Finkelman, Rabbi Briller, they tried convincing me to stay in yeshiva one more year. 1 year Bet Midrash. I wanted to go to college, be a lawyer. They wanted me to do 1 more year Bet Midrash. So what does a good Israeli Bukharian kid do? I found a compromise. I went to 47th Street. Don't ask me how that happened. I found 47th Street. Morai v'Rabotai, I'm there. I had my cousin trying to teach me the trade. Diamonds, this color, that color. My eyes weren't too good for this. And they saw I was more of a damage to the industry than something good. And basically told me do what you want in the corner. That's what I did. There was a sefer I became addicted to. Sefer Or L'Tzion Chochmah U'Musar. It's a Musar book. And I was reading it in the corner. One day a guy from Brooklyn walks into the office, sees my father, says, who's this kid in the corner? My father says, Ben Shali, it's my son who asuk im asfarim shelo, he's busy with his books. Okay. A couple of years later, this same man comes to my father, and he says to my father, what's happening with that son of yours with the books? He says, no, I don't know what to do with him. You have to talk to him about this. Like, no, it's a good thing. I have a very good girl for him. My father says, Besed, if someone wants him, why not? Take him, do whatever you have to do. B'chavod. Morai v'Rabotai, Baruch Hashem, it turns out that I married that girl, and that girl is a great-great-granddaughter of the Yashar, who was born and a direct descendant of the 71-year-old, the baby that was born when he was 71 years old. That means in order for my wife to be here and my family to be here, the Yashar had to get married at 57, have a child at 71. Ladies and gentlemen, think about it for a moment. I want you to stop and think for a moment. The story of the Yashar is the story of BaOmer. It's about perseverance. Rabbi Akiva lost his 24,000 students. He lost 24,000 Talmidim. He could have given up. He could have said, it's not for me to teach Torah. And guess what? Guess what, Morai v'Rabotai? He found 5 new students, a new beginning. And all the Torah we have today is thanks to him, thanks to them. It's about perseverance and starting from the beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gathered here tonight for a beautiful, beautiful event. Baruch Hashem, we have people overflowing, Chashav Rabbanim. But Morai v'Rabotai, you have to realize, it's not about what we're hearing here today, it's about applying what we're going to hear. The rabbis put together beautiful, beautiful shiurim, but we have to realize there's many people in our community that are single. Don't just ignore them. Look, think about a shidduch. People that need jobs, help them get a job. Don't just ignore, help them get over their troubles and start a new beginning. And last but not least, Morai v'Rabotai, we have to realize there's so many public school kids here in Queens. We have approximately 10,000 from the Bukharian community alone. Forget about the other communities. 10,000 from the Bukharian community. Chazak started this initiative, No Child Left Behind. No Child Left Behind. It's a very difficult initiative. It's a word that we wish we could make into reality. But Baruch Hashem, since August, Chacham David Yosef came in 4 or 5 times. He helped us tremendously. We put in over 200 kids with the help of community members and activists from public school to yeshivot. So ladies and gentlemen, I ask, I beg, I request, when you leave tonight, as you notice people that maybe need shidduchim, think of someone. Someone that needs maybe some help and encouragement, talk to them. And if your neighbor or your friend across the street or from the shul that sends their kids to public schools, talk to them, encourage them, and if you're having a hard time, give us a call, we'll do the rest. Yeh Ratzon, Bezrat Hashem, tonight should be a night of new beginnings for all of us, a night of growth, of Torah and Yirat Shamayim. Amen ve'amen.